the deepest kind of wisdom, the truth with a clarity that is undoubtable. At this point we have wisdom, from listening, studying and learning. The wisdom that comes from this listening and hearing is called Suttamaya Panya. Wisdom that arises from listening and learning. Chittamaya Panya is wisdom that arises through thinking, contemplating and investigating the truth. Then there is Bhavana Maya Panya, the deepest type of wisdom that arises through a calm mind, through meditation. It sees things according to reality. When the mind is calm, it has concentration. There is awareness of the in-breaths and the out-breaths, or the counting of breaths. Or you can add the mantra Butto, But with the in-breath and Do with the out-breath. This will make the mind calm and concentrated. You then move into investigating and contemplating the physical body and the mind, whether it be investigating feelings or the perceptions that arise from our memory and its labeling of things. It tries to find meaning, but it's clouded and murky. It can't see reality. Or mental formations, the conjuring of thoughts, sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes wholesome, unwholesome, or neutral. They have no real abiding essence at all. Consciousness is the awareness that we know, that we hear, see, smell, that we taste. We know the taste, or sensation, or the mental formations with the mind. This is consciousness based on the six senses. They arise, are here for a short time, and then pass away. Mindfulness can also be developed through walking meditation, walking back and forth. You should first stand with composure, the hands clasped lightly in front, with the right hand resting over the left. The head should neither be raised too high nor hung too low. The eyes should be focused forward at an even distance and stray neither left or right, behind or far ahead. Establish mindfulness at the start of the path. As you walk back and forth, coordinate the movement of the feet with the mantra Butto. Internally recite But with the right foot and Do with the left foot. Luang Por Cha taught that while walking meditation, you must be aware when you start off at the beginning of the path, aware at the middle, and aware at the end of the path. When you stop and re-establish your mindfulness, and then turn around and walk back reciting Butto, Butto, Butto. When you have reached the end, then turn around and then once again re-establish your mindfulness right from the beginning of the path, with your attention fixed on the movement of your feet, right foot But, left foot Do. When you pass the middle of the path and reach the end of the path, You should know these 3 places as you walk past them. Walking back and forth, this is called chongrum, or walking meditation. You can adjust your practice of walking meditation according to the time and place. If there is enough space, allow a path of around 25 steps long. If there is less room than this, you can reduce the length and walk a bit more slowly. But while walking meditation, you should neither walk too fast nor too slow. When listening to others, we can focus on reciting Buddho in our hearts while mindfully noting that we are listening. You should strive to be mindful in every activity, whether you are being quiet, talking, or listening. Luang Pu Cha greatly stressed the practice of constant mindfulness. When the mind is calm and quiet, you can turn to the contemplation of the body or feelings. Watch the mind, watch the Dhamma that arises within your heart. You will see that it all merely arises, exists briefly, then completely passes away. There is no real abiding self, soul, person, being, me or you to be found. Only the heart. Although the Buddha is the enlightened one, the one who knows, he never identified or attached to the knowledge of the truth. When we hear this or try to work it out, we think, if we have no knowledge of the truth, how are we going to progress to anything? This is because we have self-view and the desire to identify with our experience. Even if there is knowledge and a clear understanding of the truth, we should recognize this knowledge as simply Dhamma arising, existing briefly, and then completely passing away. Then the completely pure heart arises. This is what the Buddha laid down and taught. When we have trained and developed this mind to see its true nature, when trained this way, it becomes peaceful, pure, and radiant. We have to train ourselves to this level. The mind that has been well trained naturally brings happiness. Chittang tantang sukha wahang. The well-trained mind will certainly bring one happiness.
อาตมามีความดีใจที่โยมมีความตั้งใจที่จะปฏิบัติธรรมะที่จะนั่งสมาธิภาวนาโดยการเริ่มต้นนั่งสมาธิภาวนาวันละ5 นาทีเมื่อโยมมีความอดทนมีความเพียรแล้วพยายามนั่งสมาธิให้เพิ่มขึ้นเป็นวันละ10 นาที15 นาทีครึ่งชั่วโมงถึง1 ชั่วโมงการปฏิบัติในการนั่งสมาธินั้นจะได้ผลโยมจะได้รับความสงบโดยเฉพาะอย่างยิ่งให้มีสติระหว่างวันนั้นให้มีสติในการยืนเดินนั่งนอนตามกิจการงานใดอยู่ก็ให้มีสติเมื่อเราพัฒนาสติของเราได้ดีขึ้นสมาธิต่อเนื่องโยมจะได้รับความสุขจากสมาธิและจะเป็นการพัฒนาจิตของโยมนั้นให้ได้เห็นธรรมะเมื่อโยมเห็นธรรมะแล้วโยมก็จะมีความสุขปราศจากความทุกข์ทั้งหลาย